So we are here with the fitness model, Christy. How's life in 2021?
It's definitely been really crazy since I graduated this year, and I've also been trying to juggle modeling at the same time.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So we'll get into that. Let's start from the beginning though. So where are you originally from?
We're actually a military family, so we moved around a lot, but my dad retired in Texas, so I just tell everyone that I'm from Austin, Texas to make my life easier.
But like, where are you originally from though? Was it in Austin though? Or is it somewhere like else?
Well, I mean, I was born in Georgia, but
okay.
my family lives in Killeen. So.
Okay. All right. I was just curious. But basically you're Austinite. I get it. Still repping Austin like that. So you explained it. So how was your childhood? Did you get to play any sports?
I did. I played tennis probably about 8 years. And it was really fun, but I didn't really play other sports. I think tennis is good for me.
Okay. And did your parents meet in Georgia?
No, they actually met in Germany. So my mom's from Thailand and my dad is in the army, and they met in Germany, got married, and then came back to the United States and then had my sister and I.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's cool. So can you talk about, I see your post talking about just basically saying you're military brat is the coined term for it. How is it being a military brat?
I mean, personally, I love it. It's exposed me to a lot of different cultures, a lot of different people, and I feel like I've been very grateful and blessed to be able to meet different types of people, because I mean, like my boyfriend, he's from Austin, he's only ever been to Austin, and he's only been exposed to one type of people. So I feel like those experiences have really helped me, especially I'm also a physical therapist, so that'll help me relate to patients more and be able to communicate to different types of people. So I think it's a great thing.
Yeah, I mean, that is true. I mean, like I said, you get all the cultures, especially from what your parents brought from all the other different places, and then you can just kind of mesh it all together. So that does make it way cool. What high school did you go to?
I went to Allison High School, and I will brag, I was the valedictorian.
Oh,
because I don't get to brag about it anymore. No one cares once you go to college.
Well, I mean, it's still something. You might as well brag. You got the accomplishment then. It's like, that's cool. Valedictorian, awesome.
Thank you.
How was it being a physical therapist?
So I just graduated in May, and then I had to study for 2 months to take my licensing exam, which was at the end of July. So I just got licensed, and I will start my job on Monday.
Okay.
So I'll let you know.
So how was how long is it lengthy? I know it's like extra. So you say you just graduated, right? For that?
Right. So I went to UT for 4 years, and then I went to Texas State in Round Rock, got my doctorates in physical therapy, so additional 3 years.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I always say, like, when it gets to that long, you feel like you're like, man, am I a professional student now? It's just because it's just so long. I'm
not a student anymore.
But I know it's like, woo, you got it done. So I mean, kudos to you though, getting that done. That's a grind right there. So what was the first thing that you saw that made you want to get into like the modeling industry?
So I feel like when I was growing up, my mom used to do nails, so I would hang out at the nail salon a lot, and I would like flip through magazines and like see all these beautiful women, and I thought, oh, I want to be this person like in magazines doing ads. And I didn't really start modeling until my last year at UT, and I mostly started doing more when I was in grad school. And I don't know, I just really enjoy it. It's fun, it allows me to be creative, allows me to do things that I wouldn't otherwise get to do in physical therapy. And I don't know, I always kind of just want to do the person, like when you're walking at Target, you see like the people wearing the clothes, and I just like, oh, well, I want to be her. Like, so. Was
there a specific person that stood out to you that you saw in those magazines?
Yeah, Emily, I think it's DiDonato. Mm-hmm. She's the Maybelline girl. So I would flip and see all these Maybelline ads, and she had the bright blue eyes, and I thought she was like the beauty standard. Like she was what beauty was to me. So I was like, I want to be that.
Cool.
So yeah, I really didn't get into it until later just because school was always a priority, but I'm glad I did because it's super fun.
So you're a fitness model. What's the different other genres of modeling? Because it seems like there's quite a few of those.
There are a ton. So we have, of course, like editorial, you have your runway, more like fashion models. You have commercial, which is kind of what I want to do, like people you just see in stores advertising products. fitness. I feel like influencers is becoming its own category. Like if you go on modeling agencies' websites, they'll have a category for influencers. I do hand modeling, that's fun. And then you have beauty, so makeup, hair. I feel like that covers most of it. There's a lot of categories, which is great because the industry is becoming more diverse and we're showing off different body types, different people. So.
It's more work. More people can get work for things too.
I'm glad. That's why when I first started my Instagram, I put fitness model because like, well, I don't really fit fashion model. Like it's not my body type. It's not my look. So that's why I put fitness model. But I think I really want to go into commercial modeling.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, a lot of those are kind of, transitioning too at times. So for sure. Speaking of that, I see some posts of you doing some boxing. I saw you was at like the UFC gym, and then I saw you did a video of you doing like some sparring. Does that help you with like doing your modeling, like as in like I guess keeping you in shape? Because I've done boxing training and it's tough. I mean, I got respect just just keeping your hands up, and it's a lot. You'll end up just sweating.
Yes, it is definitely a tough workout, and of course, staying in shape is important for modeling, but also as a physical therapist, I know how important my health is, and I need to be strong for my job because I'm carrying people and helping them walk. I do enjoy boxing, but I've actually just been like trying out different types of workouts. As a broke college student, I looked up where I could get free workouts all over Austin, and I've tried out many of them. So one of them was the boxing gym, which I enjoyed. But yeah, it's fun. I don't still do it. I need to because I could be stronger, but it's definitely a great workout.
Interesting, yeah.
I like it.
It is. It's fun, and then it goes by quickly. And like I said, by the end, you're like, man, I feel like I ran 10 miles.
I know. One of them was specifically a photo shoot. It's like he would teach me and then get the photos in return, and that was fun because it was like more like Thai kickboxing, and I'm Thai, so I was like, oh, this would be great.
That's funny. What's your favorite aspect of modeling? I guess I take it as the creativity portion.
Yes, I love the idea of just like I'll see like a building, I'll see some clothes, and I just think, oh my goodness, and I put this whole concept together of what I want the images to look like, what I want the shoot to feel like, and being able to create that and actually make it come to life is super exciting to me.
Who's your favorite model currently, if you can think of, or I guess like another one besides I guess more of a known one name?
I mean, obviously Gigi Hadid. It's
okay.
Like she's very elegant. And I love that about her. Like, I don't know, she's not too boisterous, but she's very present. And I don't know, I like her. And I also grew up like through the era of like Victoria's Secret fashion shows. So of course I love all those models as well.
Oh man, those are the good old days.
I know, I would watch the fashion show every single year, and it would be like my inspiration. Like, okay, Christy, we got to get it together, get my modeling career together. And I don't know, I kind of liked watching it because I kind of revamped my passion for it every year.
Okay, so how's being a model and being in a relationship? How's the balance?
I mean, the balance works for my relationship because he supports everything I do, and I'm like, oh, I'm going on this shoot, and I like tell him where I'm going, what I'm doing. He's like, that's great. Like he kind of does his own thing. He just lets me do my own thing. So, I mean, we don't have any issues with it. It's pretty easy.
That's pretty good.
Sometimes he'll drop me off at my shoot, so he's supportive.
Does he ever like hang around ever, or he's just kind of like, I'm staying away from that?
Oh, it's not his thing.
Oh, okay.
He will not let me take photos of him. It's very rare. That's like, if you don't see me posting him a lot, it's not because I don't have a boyfriend. It's just because he doesn't like pictures and he won't let me take them of him. So I gotta sneak them somehow.
Too funny. You're right. You gotta photo bomb him.
Yeah, basically.
So what are your thoughts on Austin overall, since especially now more big names are coming? You got Joe Rogan, just to name one. There's a bunch of others that have Elon Musk. Mm-hmm. What do you think about like the new Austin now, opposed to like how it was a little before, like probably even like 7 or 8 years ago?
Well, I've only been in Austin for 7 years. So
okay, so you kind of came. Well, you still got to see some of the transition, because really the last 3 years it kind of got crazier.
Yeah, I mean the traffic I'm never a fan of. So, but I mean I haven't seen a real shift in it just because I feel like I've been too focused on school. And I mean I was in Round Rock. It's a little bit quieter. It's a totally different atmosphere. That was the past 3 years. And then when I was at UT, I loved it because I was kind of just in the UT bubble. And I haven't felt a shift just yet. But I mean, obviously Austin's going to continue to grow, and we just have to embrace it because you have to, go along with change, because if you resist it, it's just going to make it harder.
Exactly. Do you have any upcoming projects you got coming up, working on?
I am going to Seattle to work with this clothing brand called LZG Wear. They do like athletic clothing. So this will be like my first solo trip as a model to like do photo shoots, and they're having a big launch event. So I'm super excited for that because it'll just be new for me, like traveling by myself, doing things on my own, because I tend to stay close to home.
Fun. Yeah, it's always good getting out, get to see stuff, and then get your name in other markets. It's always great.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Well, it was great having you. Where can we find you? And after that, we'll let you end this with any shout outs or any plugs.
Well, thank you for having me. It was really fun. You can find me on TikTok. It's, I believe, co.2.0 because I restarted my TikTok. Instagram is co's before bros because it's the only perk of my last name rhyming with something else. And just shout out to friends, family, my boyfriend, because success is never really one's own. It's everyone else chipping in and helping you get to the place where you can achieve your goals. So I'm grateful for everyone in my life who's supported me and helped me along the way.